Hey, my loves, welcome back to Simone Sees. I am back finally with another energetic tap in, okay? And I wanted to just come on in. I'm gonna get right into it because I noticed in this energy there were so many. There were a couple of obstacles that could have potentially prevented me from tapping into this message completely. I feel like there were a couple of intentional distractions. And you know how you can have people who are, they say, you know what I'm saying, energy jumps from spirit to spirit, soul to soul, how, whatever have you. You have some people who are playing a part in a negative situation in your life that maybe not, they could be aware. There are some people who are very aware of the roles that they play, but there are some people who are not aware that they are being used to manipulate a situation so that maybe you don't find something out, or maybe that it distracts you from getting to something you need to be getting to somewhere you need to go, or doing something that you need to do. 1:22 on the clock, okay? So the energy, if you remember, I talked about this on my TikTok, and I just did it was like 9 minutes, and it touched briefly on tolerance, okay? And the definition of tolerance is what I had to look up. And the definition was the ability or willingness to tolerate behavior that one does not necessarily agree with. And then one of these things I've been doing a lot with my Rotary family and the Rotary Club. And I've been learning so much from different people. And yesterday, one of the speakers that I was able to experience spoke about addictions, and how he spoke about how you cannot help people heal through their addictions. You cannot. Also, it's about not feeling guilty about not being able to help somebody through their addictions right now. Addictions have a lot to do with this, and somebody's tolerance or lack thereof regarding somebody's addictions. Excuse me. So I've been getting a lot of there's a lot of manipulative energy, okay? Because I got 5 of Swords energy, 5 of Wands energy. Definitely this temptation energy keeps showing itself, so I'm going to get some cards from there. But also, I heard there's a ship for everyone, okay? And this is something that I shared on one of my social media profiles. There's a ship for everyone. There's membership, leadership, friendship, fellowship, ownership, and mentorship, okay? So whatever ship this is for you, this is regarding you tolerating, or your tolerance level for somebody who's in one of these ships. And I've been getting a lot about ships, okay? Boats, yachts in particular, ships. So the second definition, just to get back into it, was regarding the capacity to endure continued subjection to something, especially a drug, a transplant, antigen, or environmental condition, without adverse action. So this is enduring tolerance in a sense of where you're enduring a drug. You develop a immunity to a drug. You develop a resistance to something, or you've tolerated something for so long that you just become immune to it, if you will. The third definition was an allowable amount of variation of a specified quantity, especially in the dimensions of a machine or part. And again, the related concepts are endurance, acceptance, fair attitude, quality of acceptance, respect, and respect for diversity, okay? Then I had to look up the etymology, because that's something that I learned from my beautiful mentors in the lighthouse about the etymology of words and where the origin of the word comes from. And tolerance is Latin for tolero or tolere. Tulare County could be something significant too. To bear or endure. And it's a Proto-Indo-European history, which means to carry. The act of enduring something that is unbearable, unpleasant, or difficult. And underneath that, I was led to write, lower your expectations. Okay? So this is definitely about tolerance, okay? And this energy is somebody is tolerating something that it's like run its course in a way. Now, the overall energy the spirit wants me to point out as well is this cosplay energy. And once they bring me out the Pikachu energy, it gives me child's play, child's games. It gives me strategies too. Because Pokemon is a strategic kind of game, So somebody is playing innocent in this situation. They're playing like they're innocent. They're playing like maybe they don't know something, but underneath it all, it's a lot of temptations. It's a lot of shifty energy, okay, when it comes to something. Now, the cards that Spirit had me keep out, because I was cleaning my cards and doing what I do, there were 3 cards that fell out. And I was going to put them back in the deck, and I'm in Spirit like, nope, leave them out. There were quiet contentment. Simple companionship brings you peace and satisfaction, but it's giving me this partnership or relationship energy. Unspoken desires, and immediately they made me hone in on this chest of coins, okay? Unexpressed inner desires, often hidden needs or emotions. So something about hidden needs, and then there's breaking news, okay? And you see the destruction that's surrounding these people with all the cameras here. It's like a surprising revelation will shift your perspective, okay? Now, I'm going to get some of my mystical love oracle decks, okay? I'm getting the energy with this doubt surfacing here is not to question yourself, not to doubt yourself, okay? It says someone's trust in you is starting to waver. I feel like this person is untrustworthy individual, okay? Now, you do have the 3 of Wands here that's clarifying this doubt surface in reverse, and it's lack of foresight. Now, 3 of Wands is in reverse in this card, okay? And again, we have this couple here in reverse. Restrictions, returning home, stalled, postponed, regression, inhibited, lack of progress, and thinking small. But the overall is, in bold print is giving lack of foresight. So it's like not being able to foresee something or not seeing something coming, right? So something that's kind of like an off guard kind of energy, okay? With this unspoken desires and this breaking news, like something, a surprising revelation in that energy is going to shift your focus, okay? And I'm going to reshuffle those and get, further clarification. But for right now, I'm going to clarify quiet contentment, unspoken desires, and breaking news when it comes to this energy, okay? Of somebody who's playing innocent, but something is not adding up, okay? And again, with this mind games energy underneath doubt surface in reverse, okay? Emotional interactions involve control and manipulation. And when we talk about addictions, we talk about how some people are willing to do anything to get what they need, however they need it, whenever they need it. And, like one of my acquaintances would say, anybody can get it when this person is in need. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you have addictions, okay? Yeah. Getaway is in reverse. Okay, go on vacation, begin an adventure, run away together. But in reverse, it's like something that I'm hearing like they can't get away with, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put that back in because it didn't just fly out. And we're going to see what this energy is. Quiet contentment, please, spirit ancestors. Okay, finality is here at the bottom of the deck. Differences, divorce, breakup, and not looking back. Okay, so this could definitely have to do with a separation or divorce surrounding a Five of Swords energy. Okay, not by the rules. A hostility, defeat, conflict, self-sacrificing, plot twist, abusive energy. Okay, do you see how this man has a knife behind his back and he's trying to give her flowers? She doesn't see him coming. So this person, like I said, playing innocent. This person is playing innocent, but he got a knife behind his back and she's turned her back to this person. So he plotting, okay? He's plotting on someone. He or she, okay? You take this as it applies to your situation. This man is trying to offer her flowers with a knife behind his back. So you take that how you want to take it, okay? Quiet contentment, spirit. Let's get into it. Influences. Quiet contentment. Simple companionship. So again, influences and gossip, okay, in this quiet contentment energy, in this partnership, it's been some influence surrounding some gossip, okay? Other people are involved, third parties intervening, and manipulation, okay? Lots about partnerships and relationships energies. Then you have gossip here, spreading rumors, petty conversations, smearing your image and making you the fool, okay? So there's definitely some gossip and some third-party influences, and the third parties don't have to be anybody who's cheating or anything like that. While that was one of the issues that came up on one of these cards, it just could simply be people like friends, whoever these ships are that each of these individuals may have that are involved in this situation, or have had some type of influence on somebody in this situation. It was gossip led by gossip, okay? And it's crazy because in the dream that I had the other night, last night actually, early in the wee hours, I was having a conversation with somebody, a familiar in my dream. And in the conversation, she told me, you know him as this. I know him. We call him, and she gave me the letters DMC. So I don't know if DMC is going to be significant. Those could be initials, but she was saying, you know him as this. This is what he wants you to see. We know him as this. Okay, so this could be a masculine energy. And they are, again, playing innocent. Okay, they're playing innocent. They're not innocent. There's definitely something about, thank you, Spirit, a coffee date, meeting up, planning, discussions, and dating multiple people. So somebody's definitely been meeting up, discussing things with multiple people, or this person could be dating a lot of people, and you know, I don't know. It's just something about this person is not authentic. And it's giving me kind of like a heartburn feeling in like indigestion kind of energy. You know, it's like the feeling when I eat McDonald's. I can't eat McDonald's because McDonald's gives me heartburn. And that's been coming up a lot, the McDonald's energy, okay? So let's see what this unspoken desires is all about. Unexpressed inner desires, often hidden needs or emotions, extreme. Harshness, cutting off, and erratic decisions. And this is being blocked by the moon. And you can barely see this person. It has an umbrella. And they're like in the dark here, okay? Conflict at the bottom. And I told you there's a lot about these ships, okay? It's a lot of ships. Clashing differences, incompatible and irreconcilable, okay? And I was watching this movie about the Bermuda Triangle where the guy was it's an older film, and the man who played Ricky on La Bamba, he was one of the actors. I can't remember his name, and I'm so sorry, but he was one of the leading roles, and he was out on this ship. They were in the middle of the sea, and they stumbled upon the Bermuda Triangle, and they were trying to say, it was a group of him and some other people who are they were trying to save the whales, and they found this big ship, and they were trying to harpoon the whales to kill them, to take them back to sell the meat, because in this particular area, that was the meat from that particular whale was very, very expensive. It's very profitable. So they were, in the attempt to stop them, they got caught up in the storm. In the attempt to stop them, they got caught in the storm, okay? So this could be significant. And the big ship ended up getting sunk, broke in half, blew up, and it sunk to the bottom of the sea, which is called the Bermuda Triangle. Not only that, the little raft boat that they were in and all of the other passengers that were in there with him, they also succumbed to the violence of the sea, right? So he was the only survivor, and he went back, and I guess it was a lot of people who didn't, you know how you have those conspiracy theories and things. I don't know how this is tying in, but it's going to tie in somewhere. Where when he went back, he began to be manipulated by the woman that he lived with. So, for example, when he came back, they didn't have children. But for some reason, she introduced a child to him as his child, right? Well, later on, he goes home, he brings something for the child who he believes is his child. And she was like, we don't have a child. Who are you talking about? What were you expecting to see? So it was making him seem as if he was hallucinating or delusional. You know what I'm saying? So somebody could be feeling like, am I delusional? Am I tripping? This person could be making you feel like that, okay? But they're very manipulative. Unexpressed inner desires, often hidden needs or emotions, okay? And I feel like this person could make you feel like you losing it. Like, maybe you giving this person the benefit of the doubt, but they really are. And see, she has this umbrella like she's going into the dark. Give me one more in this extreme energy. Now, this one fell on the Five of Swords as a challenge. Sneaky. This person is so fucking sneaky, bro. Sneaky. This is what I'm feeling, okay? This is the energy that I have been feeling. Thank you, Spirit. Fake profile, hiding from you, behind the scenes, social media. This person is sneaky. That's the overall energy. They're very extreme on the under, okay, with this unspoken desires. And again, you see this case full of coins here. This could be the underlying desire as to why they are, you know what I'm saying, even around. Breaking news, a surprising revelation will shift your perspective. I did see the energy of greed as well, okay? Breaking news, Spirit. This person is extremely sneaky, I'll tell you that. With that Five of Swords energy. Breaking news, escape, okay? Avoiding, blocking, pushing away, and hiding, okay? This is what's hidden. There's some surprising energies, or there's a surprising revelation of something that's hidden. This gamble here, poker face, this person is not showing their true feelings. They're taking a risk, okay? And this person is fragmented in the back of their mind, okay? There's definitely something to do with a proposal and soulmates, okay? Look, this definitely has to do with some type of relationship. This person is trying to escape from being found out. They're very toxic, okay? This is what's hidden. The skeleton's underneath that skin here, okay? What's under the skin is this person's unhealthy. They're toxic. They delusions, okay? They have nasty behaviors, okay? Something could have to do with family. This family is in reverse, okay? Feeling safe. Something is about not being safe here, okay? So let's get this, let's get the Kipper deck and see what's going on here. Some connections or feelings feel like echoes from a past life. So this could be something about feeling like this is something that happened before. This could be like a past life connection, or just feels familiar, okay? So let's see here, spirit, influence, gossip. We're going to get some cards here on influence and quiet contentment, gossip. See what I'm saying? There's a message of concern surrounding a karmic feminine. With this Ace of Swords, there's gossip surrounding this woman. There's a lot of influences. There's a lot of messages. I'm seeing a lot of texts as well, okay? Gossiping about something. You see that this female is in distress, maybe feeling like a clown kind of energy, you know, smearing your image. Somebody could be saying that you are this karmic person, okay? Yeah, a lot of abuse and arguments here. And we were talking, I was just talking about how people can manipulate energy. 1 of 4 of 2011 could be significant. Somebody could have said that you were karmic, that you were manipulative, that you were, this card is my karmic feminine, and she's that Jezebel kind of energy. If you could see that her blouse is, you know, her blouse is open, she's very exposed, okay? So somebody could be manipulating others and gossiping and lying, saying that you are this karmic energy, okay? This, with this behind the sword, behind the back energy, okay? This is what's going on behind your back, okay? And that's to keep somebody from going to prison. So these people lied, and I said these people for a reason, okay? They lied. Piccolo, a savior from the beyond. So somebody could have said they wanted to save you. They tried to save you, okay? With that savior energy. What is this energy, spirit, with sneaky and extreme, with unspoken desires? This person could be lying behind your back. So it look good, but they not cool. They talking mess behind your back. This could be a masculine or a feminine energy, but I'm feeling like it's a masculine. Sneaky and extreme unspoken desires, spirit. Thank you. Challenge. Unexpected income. High honor. Privileged lady. In reverse. I'm in high honor again. High honor is giving me like this is soldier's energy. This is war energy. Again, them cannons, okay? I feel like this is the ancestors coming back to tell you, don't despair. Have no despair. Have no fear. Thank you. There's something going on behind the scenes. I saw a little, I don't know what that that flash was. I feel like what's hidden, okay? What's in the dark, this is not going to influence how people think of you. This King of Cups in reverse, okay? This person's so sneaky. Extremely sneaky. Breaking news, toxic escape. I'm going to get some more clarification. Okay, this is Anubis energy with the death energy. The Nine of Pentacles reversed. This is codependencies. A lot of codependencies, okay? Somebody will not stop either. It's like you can't... This person can't be saved. Mature woman here is in reverse. And there's a lot of blockages here. So blockages in communication. Somebody could have been blocked by an older person, a mature woman in reverse. This is a marriage in reverse as well. What's going on here? Why is the codependencies here? Yeah, there's some kind of a distance with this bridge, okay? And I keep saying the bridge to Terabithia. You got 1111 here. Something could be about November of 1938. Or 83. This, in the middle of this, is money. There's something to do with money in the middle of this. Give me one more on this bridge. Why is the bridge here? There's some kind of distance. Yeah, the block. There's blockages. Mountains. It's like somebody is keeping somebody from getting to somebody else. It's blocking something. We're going to clarify that. I'm getting also not giving this person the key or a key. This person's playing innocent, but they're really not. Who are we dealing with here? I'm getting the occult tarot so we can see what kind of demon we dealing with here. We're gonna call him out, okay? Recognize what kind of entity that you're dealing with when we talking about this person. Somebody could stutter. Let's call him out, Spirit. Who are we dealing with? Who is this person playing innocent? Amon. It's a man. Two of Pentacles. Reveals the past and the future and reconciles friends and enemies. But it came out in reverse. They don't want to be revealed. Agaris. The Five of Wands. And I've been seeing a lot of temperance energy as well. It's abstaining and holding back. Balance. Temperance came up real heavy for the past couple of days. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Does not have to be. the feminine energy on this card? Ugh, and this looks like a possum mouth on an alligator body. Overthrows politicians or clergy. There's a lot of conflict. I feel like they don't want to be revealed. There's some type of imbalance in somebody's finances with these pentacles. With this money energy, yeah, Page of Wands, Balaam. Gives answers concerning past, present, and future, can make one invisible. This person doesn't want to be seen. You see how they're hidden in a way, okay? And he has this bird on his arm. They don't want to be revealed. Can make one appear like a soldier with the Four of Swords energy. I'm seeing this, and the number 66 was coming up a lot as well. Okay. And he got a pitchfork on his horse. And he is like clothed. Even the horse is clothed in the scales. There's definitely something about scales. And I'm hearing Siamese. We are Siamese, if you please. Siamese cat. Give me more. He don't want to be found out. Whoever this is, they don't want to be revealed. They don't want you to see the truth. The world in reverse. They don't want you to see the truth because then you'll really end the cycle with them. Makes one skilled in labor and crafts, increases knowledge of philosophy and science. The world in reverse. They don't want their cycle to end. They don't want their world flipped upside down. I feel like they've been so good at hiding themselves. Obviously not very good, but they've been good at hiding themselves. So I feel like they don't want their world to come crashing down on them. They don't want to end. Spirit, ancestors, spirit guides, bind, black and blind any energies from coming through to try to infiltrate this message. Does this person not want to be seen or revealed? They don't want their truth. Okay, I'm gonna stop it. This person does not want their truth exposed. Bind, black and blind any veil, spirit. Yeah, this is a big old Botus energy with the Page of Swords energy. They definitely don't want to be exposed. Thank you, Spirit. Let me see here. Let's get another deck. Because we see that this person is in this form, okay? He's trying to protect they're trying to protect their image so that whatever world they've built doesn't come crashing down, okay? Yeah, there's some type of message here about things. Yeah, they don't want these things to be brought to light, okay? They don't want you to really see who they are around you. That's crazy. There's definitely something taking place in the future. This person could be connected to other people. Who is this person, Spirit? Your career, where you're going, is a challenge here. In the 10th house. Taurus, okay? Taurus energy at the bottom of the deck. So this definitely has to do with resources. Somebody could have the Taurus in their 10th house. And there's Libra here as well. Energy. So this could be a feminine energy as well. This could be a masculine or a feminine. Take it as it applies, okay? What is to be shared in the 9th house? Travel. This has to do with traveling. The law. They don't want the law to be involved. That's why that's in reverse. They don't want to go to jail. Sagittarius at the bottom of the deck. They don't want this to get out into the world, okay? Because if and when it does, when this comes out and you figure out who or what is around you, heavy Sagittarius energy, they're gonna go to jail, and that's what they're trying to prevent. And this definitely has to do something about trust with the child. 5th house, romance, a risk. There's some message about being able to trust them with the child. Let's get this true crime energy, spirit. Because I need to know what is going on. What has this person done that they don't want to be shared? The truth is here, okay? It says be patient, it will come. The sun with this exposure, honor, Empress, and integrity. That which is true will always be enough. So the truth is going to come out. Okay? Ace of Swords energy. Give me the clarity, spirit, on what this person has did in the past. What did this person do that they don't want to come out? So, yeah, justice. Life insurance, okay? Something to do with life insurance. Inside with this 3 of Wands energy. Lack of foresight. Tunnel vision. Lack of progress. Something was stalled here. Okay? Because somebody's persevered. Something was halted. This person has an accomplice. A partner in crime. It's like going back inside, Sagittarius. Going back to jail or going back in something, okay? There's definitely, with this 3 of Wands energy in reverse, something about something being postponed. There's something about life insurance here, okay? And surrounding somebody's fake death or a death. And Geico could be very significant, okay? Somebody's trying to control somebody with this mind control energy. What's this? Escape, unhealthy, poisons. This is who they are. This is who they are. And this is what they use. They have these addictions as well. There's definitely something about a phone. I feel like somebody couldn't be taken out and healed. There's definitely a celebrity energy here. What's this? Escape, unhealthy, surveillance. Somebody's being watched and surveilled. Something's on camera. I said Sheila something, but only on camera, only on camera, only on camera. Who sing that? She looked like a star, but only on camera. There's a meeting. Somebody saw somebody meeting up. They were seen meeting up. Somebody could be watching somebody on the computers. I'm getting like those 5-second date things, you know, like not 5-second dates, but those speed dating, something about speed dating. This person could definitely have a family. Somebody could be in the security. I'm getting like security detail. There's some kind of legal proceedings regarding a homicide that took place maybe in a motel. I feel like this energy's come up already. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, baby, how you doing? What else? There's an alarm going off over there. Okay. What else, Spirit? Healing. You fell in reverse, but the card healing. Somebody could want to heal something in this family. Or this family could be trying to heal. It's like with this assassination, okay? From this assassination attempt, this family could be meeting and watching somebody heal from this assassination attempt. Hidden, okay? Somebody feel trapped. Jesus. It's definitely a male. This person could be seen as a caregiver. Somebody's caregiver. Somebody could definitely still be alive and healing with this medical. Let's see here, Spirit. What you want me to do now? What card you want me to look at? The Devil. Invest in. The Devil is here. The 8 of Coins. This person is working. Dedication to the craft. They dedicated to the devil, to this toxic stuff. Okay? Somebody could travel a lot. I see a lot of memorabilia energy. Like these postcards. They're keeping up appearances. Or trying to. Yeah, this Knight of Swords energy, okay? Coming and going. Somebody could be very in and out, very impulsive. Okay? And this Knight of Swords energy, in and out. Message of concern, Ace of Wands. New passion for love and life, attraction, go for it. Aphrodisiac, engagement, chemistry, or fertility. Somebody lacks foresight on whether they want to take on a new beginning. This is Aries and Scorpio and Sagittarius energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then we have Aries energy. So there's a lot of Aries energy here. Sagittarius energy as well. Something about the winter, a year or more, you could have been dealing with this person. But this is who they are. Some money from some type of insurance policy. And it's spinning. This card is spinning. I know y'all can see it. 7 of Swords. Straighten the record. The 7 of Swords is in reverse. Aquarius energy. They're getting caught. feel like somebody's gonna have to come clean. This Tower, ooh, it's a Tower moment. This is Scorpio, Aries energy. Man. There's a Tower moment coming. King of Swords, Aquarius energy. I also saw Gemini energy earlier. And this is Libra energy as well. So heavy on the air sign energy. Heavy on the fire sign energy. This person's getting caught. Thank you, Spirit. In this King of Swords energy, this could be somebody who is in